What's going on, man? It's your boy Vinnie Mac with rule number 7 to the pimp game. I've gave you rule 10, 9, 8, and here's number 7. Number 7 rule today is take care of your women and treat them like queens. And I'll tell you why. If you got your team down and around, every 30 days, you should reward them with something. And in my program, I reward my team jewelry. I'll tell you why. Because it's a liquid access. And if they ever need to pawn it, if they're not with me or need to sell it, then they'll have some capital for themselves. I buy my piece every 30 days for each of my girls. Depends on how much money they make, and that's how we roll in accordance. And when you buy them, if you are stingy enough nigga that want to keep it after the girl leaves, then you shouldn't even be buying it in the first place, because that's dead wrong. And I'm going to tell you why you don't do that. Because when you buy women jewelry, they get attached to jewelry, clothes, and things like that, and especially cell phones. So to avoid getting the case, whatever you give your woman or your team or your hoe, whatever you want to call her, you let them keep that. You let them keep those items that you buy her. And every 30 days, you buy them a piece of jewelry. If the bankroll big, you get them a nice piece, man. And every 30 days, they give them something to look forward to. Now, once you buy that piece and you have that piece established, you don't let them wear the jewelry to work, because they can fall victim to a trick or somebody that's interested in robbing them instead of dating them. So you don't want to do that. You want to always have them wear it around you or out when they're out and about, or when they go see their family or friends or whatever. That's when they wear the jewelry when they're off work. You never let them wear the jewelry to work. So you got to realize, if you got your folks for 6 months, then they got 6 pieces. You know, I generally start off with, the first piece I buy is generally a ring. Don't put it on the wedding ring finger or nothing like that. You just buy one for the pinky or the index finger or one of their fingers, but not typically the wedding ring finger, because you don't want to get the wrong idea. And, you know, unless you let them know they're married to the game, and that's why they put it on their finger. Because when you buy them the type of way, especially if you got one piece, they'll think that, you know, you just like their engagement ring or some boyfriend, girlfriend shit going on. If you're really pimping, then you don't want to get them that piece for that ring finger. But you let them keep their piece, and you sit down, you talk to them, and you assure them. And it's also a day of celebration. When you buy them that ring, you actually probably would take them out to lunch or something cool, you know what I mean, out for a little cool casual drink or something, and talk about how they've been doing. And, you know, you're glad, and you see you guys are moving on success, and you're laying out your game plan of what you want to do for them, how you want to move, and what's the next piece they want to get them interested in it, man. You know what I'm saying? And that way, you always will have success doing that, because now your team or your one piece is going out there telling them what type of man they have, and how he flourished you with gifts, and he does fantastic things for you. And I'm going to tell you something else. Not only with the jewelry, you give them an allowance that they stack on the debit card or something like that. And I'll tell you why. If you got one of your folks got a family, or the mama is babysitting the kids, or the sister babysitting the kids like that, you want to give them allowance, and that way you want to put enough on their cards to make sure they can pay the babysitter off themselves, give them that sense of responsibility. You give them that sense of stability, and you give them that sense of you care and you got love for them. You know what I mean? Pivot and horn, the game is like, you're supposed to run it like a corporation, man. You're supposed to run it as though each member has a part of the stock in your company. And that's why they're rewarded with the allowance, the jewelry. And then as you move on, you know, down the line, you will eventually buy them furs and, you know, stuff like that. You know, great materialistic things that they can, like I say, if they ever need to sell them to get some quick money back, they'll be able to. But you let them keep their ring. So you got to imagine If you got your girl 12 months, she's got 12 pieces of jewelry on. That probably would be, 6 to 8 rings, 2 ropes, maybe an ankle bracelet, or, whatever, a toe ring or whatever she desire, or especially the earrings. You want to have them draped up pretty good, maybe and one of the custom pieces, you'll get one of the pieces with her name on there, a little name plate piece you have a custom made for her. Something that, she can see for her dedication, that you have appreciation for what she does for you. And I'm telling you, man, that makes your team really want to stick with you, man. And they can see where their money is going. You know what I mean? And like I said, you never take the jewelry back. You're supposed to be stacking the money anyway. And if I have to tell you, you need to buy you a piece too, then you shouldn't even be pimping. That's without saying, pimping is going to always give him some kind of trophy from every woman or every person on the team you win. If you got 5 pieces, you should have 5 pieces of jewelry on yourself. You dig what I'm saying? Because they're a reflection of you. How are they going to be a reflection of you if you ain't got no jewelry on? So I didn't want that to go over your head and think, well, he ain't saying about Pimp getting no jewelry. That's without saying. You're going to get you a piece. And, your piece is going to be pretty magnificent because you got 5 or 6 pieces to deal with. You dig what I'm saying? And you incorporate each piece. Every time you get a piece, you're 6 deep. You take a little piece as a 6 girl's money and buy you a nice, cool little piece, man. You know what I mean? And have your team grinding and shining, man. And give them something to look forward to. Give them some hope. Let them know they're dealing with the right man. Let them know they're dealing with a gentleman of leisure. You dig what I'm saying? Let them know that you got a cool program going on. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, your team will go out and talk and brag about what's going on with you and your program. You know what I'm talking about? Before you know it, you'll be knocking at your bras and building up your team and doing what you're supposed to do. But one thing about it, make sure that you never take the jewelry back from anybody that you're with, because that's how you can catch a case, because they're going to want their jewelry when they leave. It's going to be like, it's my stuff. You always give them their clothes, their phone, and their jewelry. And if they have a car, you give them that also. Let them take that stuff to go, man. Because, even though you might fall out and be on some bullshit, more than 9 times 10, they may come back if you didn't leave on some real fucked up bad situation when they left you, or if they didn't choose up, if they decided to go back home to their mom, or they want to spend some time with the kids, or they just wanted to break from the game. You know what I'm saying? Some people, we live on good ground. I will let one of my team members come back. I don't know, everybody don't have that same opinion about how this thing goes, but I want you to do one favor for me. As I'm giving you this good game, you hit the Cash App right here, man. Hit that Cash App for your boy, man. I'm giving away all this good game. Game is to be sold, not to be told. And a lot of pimps get mad at me because I be giving away this good game. They say I'm giving it to a bunch of squares and suckers. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not in no way advocating the game and trying to influence anybody to get into the game. But if in this lifestyle, you want to try to flourish and do the right things while you're in this game, and I'm trying to keep you out of jail and show you how to really do this. And the game is to get in and out. Don't stay in the game a long time, because that's when you have been more successful getting busted, because you've been in the game so long. You know what I mean? You can't trust every broad, but you always treat your women right, and they'll treat you right. You show them courteous and kindness, and they will work extra hard for you. You dig what I'm saying? So remember, here, this Cash App at Vinnie Mac Films, the $ Vinnie Mac Films on Cash App. The handsome one. You can see this picture right here. You'll see this, how to drop the money. Drop your boy, $5, $10, $2 or something, man. You know what I'm talking about? So I can keep this thing going. You want me to keep spitting this good game for your mainframe? I would like you to hit my Cash App right here. This is Vinnie Mac from Pimp's Corner. I'm always trying to give you some good game for each and every person that's on here, man. It's educational and it's entertainment. So some people will look at it and don't have no value, and some of these are going to be great gems. Somebody's going to be picking up and using sometime one way or another. So this is Vinnie Mac from Pimp's Corner. If you like these rules to the game, they will make you successful, or you can use it for recreational and just talk about what Vinnie Mac said. It's not, and the game's not for everybody. I'm just chopping it up, telling you some of my experiences, how I won in the Pimp game. That's all I'm doing. So you can take it for what it's worth. This is Vinnie Mac from Pimp's Corner. I enjoy all your likes, and I love your comments. Keep the comments coming. Keep those likes coming, and keep subscribing to Pimp's Corner. This is Vinnie Mac from Pimp's Corner, where rule number 7 to the Pimp game: buy some jewelry every 30 days for each and every one of the members of your team. The longer they're with you or the more money they give you, the bigger piece they get. And that's just how it goes. Okay? I'll see you guys the next time right here on Pimp's Corner. I'm out.